Yeah, I'll react to that, sure.
Just wing it. Here's what I know.
Hey guys, can't talk. This town throws pennies at people. Jesus. Original link to the video from Tom Scott. Top of the description. Great channel. My name's Connor. If you're new, first video, Rusty. Let's go. Town in England.
Every year. Sometimes I'm able to do a lot of research before going to a place, and sometimes I have to just wing it. Here's what I know. Every year, this town, Honiton, in southwest England, has a tradition where they throw hot pennies off balconies down onto waiting crowds who try to catch them. Apparently, this started more than 700 years ago as part of the local fair. Back then, the pennies would be scalding hot, and part of the entertainment, at least for the people throwing, was watching poor people burn themselves as they scrambled to pick up the pennies. Back then,
well, it's what you deserve, poor piece of crap, but just get money.
Pennies were worth
deserved
a lot
Jesus
more.
Christ.
Very roughly, it would be the equivalent of throwing £1 coins off the balcony, so perhaps worth minor burn.
That is the worst thing ever. Here, Timmy, see the poor man, throw it at him. Don't burn yourself. That's for the poor.
If you're desperate. Seven centuries later, they do still throw pennies, but I'm assured they're not scalding, just merely warm. And that is all I know. My script ends here. But I'm hoping I can find out
so messed up
more from the folks who run it, and also not get injured by flying pennies.
This is my first hot pennies as the mayor of Honiton. I've been coming to hot pennies all my life.
How you guys just like make several syllable words into just the first two letters? Meh. He's the mayor. Meh. It's just meh. I love you guys. I'm just pointing out.
It's led predominantly by the town crier. It's his event, if you like, and I'm gate crashing it.
I'm the town crier and mace bearer of Honiton.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on?
For 27 years, and today the hot penny ceremony will be my 28th. We toss pennies from balconies, windows, and if you're brave enough to scramble for them, pick them off the floor, they're all yours to take up.
Guys, I'm not like against this or anything. It's just imagining it. Like obviously it's a cool, fun thing nowadays, but it's history. And then like you have this crazy looking guy with all like the robes and the mayor and this thing. I just feel like I'm in medieval times.
Pretty much sorting themselves out by height. So the kids are going to the front, the adults are coming to the back. I hope they're going to be okay. I hope I'm going to be okay.
I've been on the committee, believe it or not, for 46 years, and this is my 47th Honiton Hot Pennies. When Honiton was granted a royal charter, they held a fair. And of course, they wanted people to come into the town to make it a success. But quite a lot of those people hadn't paid their landlords their rent. So it was decided that they would give an amnesty during Fair Week, and whilst the glove was hoisted, no man will be arrested.
No man shall be arrested! No man shall be arrested!
I've only just thought to bring something to catch the pennies. It's far too late. Like there's people with upside down umbrellas, there's kids with buckets, and I wish me luck.
Honiton is famous as one of the staging points on the Exeter to London road, and there were more pubs on Honiton High Street than most towns have. There were wealthy people who lived in the town and who stayed in the inns, and they used to take delight in throwing out hot pennies and watching the serfs, I suppose, burn their fingers.
Guys, by the way, this isn't like my reaction. This is just like it's not like, oh, England. It's just people. Like, we are so freaking awesome. Okay.
Bloody hell!
Peasants.
Ow! I did not. I took my eye off the pennies for a moment.
It's
I got the penny in his eye, Mom. Look, he's in pain. Good job, Timmy. Nice throw.
102 years this year. We think there would have been a few breaks over the years for World War, whatever. For years, it's run on nothing because all the pennies are collected in jars in the pubs. And we do throw out hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of pennies.
All the pubs would have a large bottle or a can or a tray, and people would put their loose change in it. Nowadays, you have to order the pennies 2 weeks in advance from the banks to even have them.
Come on! It's 1 penny. It's 1 penny, but I'm really proud of the penny. Can confirm.
I'm confused with the people with umbrellas because I get like it's like a souvenir, like, oh, see, I got this penny from this 700-year-old tradition, but like trying to get as much as you can seems like you're trying to actually like gain a lot of like a few dollars from the. I don't know. It could be fun with kids and stuff.
Slightly warm.
I just wish there were more homeless people. Where are they?
They used to be heated up. They were literally heated in the ovens of the pubs. There was a stream running down one of the sides of the high street. So there's photographs of kids in the drains pulling pennies out, but also cooling them because they've got burns on their hands. And I believe there's a lady in Honiton who to this day carries a scar from being burnt by a penny in the mid-60s.
I'm just picturing like a homeless guy, oh, and like catching it and like, ah, and another homeless guy being like, ha, and people up in the top just laughing like, ho, 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 like it's a bunch of pigeons, like it's pigeons at the park.
It used to be proper hot. I mean, like burning, scalding hot. And if you caught them on your arm, I do have a friend from school, and he claims that he still has a scar, and he's really proud of his hot penny scar. That they'd be scattering on the floor, and it would hurt to pick them up.
They've got a kid throwing up there. He's very much throwing
At least yell peasants or something. That'd be extra funny.
Take
it, you peasant.
We used to wear.
That was a terrible British accent. I'm sorry.
Gloves, hobnail boots, old clothes. And then when we got back in school, we'd be given 100 yards for skiving off.
It seems crazy now that we used to get tossed boiling hot coins, especially when we were little young children. But to be honest, that was half the fun.
No, I'm well out of range here. I did not fight hard enough to be in the crowd with the umbrellas. I'm the come losses with 2 pennies and 1
Is that a heart
slightly
penny? Oh, it's 2 pennies. I'm so dumb. Jesus Christ. He said 2 pennies, and I'm like,
come losses with 2 pennies and 1 slightly injured camera operator. I am so sorry.
You guys know those like candy, not candy thing, coin things? You put a coin in and like you crank it, and it comes out. I forget how it comes out, actually.
Quite a wild event. Nowadays, we have to be a little bit more careful. So the pennies are scattered rather than thrown. They're warmed in the sun at best, or at worst, depending where you look at it. We hope we don't have injuries. We're about making certain that these wonderful old quaint customs continue.
Hey, obviously, I hope no one thinks that I have a problem with this. Obviously, I don't. I have a problem with the fact that humans, that we do this, that, Jesus Christ. It's just times like this where I'm reminded we're so close. Just fantastic. I just wish there were homeless people and they were scalding hot and we could watch them squirm. What the frick? I hope you get I'm being sarcastic. I hope people understand that. Crazy tradition. Thanks, Tom. Great video. Hope you guys are doing well. Would appreciate any comments. And if anyone has a penny scar or has been there, I'd love to hear it. All right, bye, guys.